Time now for the morning rush.
Let's start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. Still looking at some scattered showers to the south of the interstate this morning. Through the day today, we will be watching more of these showers fill in. As we get into the overnight hours, though, that's when they'll transition back to snow. So if we see anything this afternoon here in the metro, it's just plain old rain, spotty showers expected. And then as we transition into tonight, you see some of those snow showers filling back in, especially over the mountain areas. That's where we expect the best accumulation here over the central mountains, and even the possibility of thunderstorms getting into southern New Mexico later on today. Crystal?
And we have team coverage on this winter weather. We start with Sarah Yingling. I'm sorry, we just lost Sarah. Let's go right to the video, though. Here, this is video shot early this morning. Residents east of the metro waking up to snowy yards, wet roads. This is video from Tramway Indian School. Mostly wet at this time. That's what our crews are telling us. You may come across slush in some spots. If those back roads, you may want to be a little more careful, though, because they may still be covered with a little bit more snow. But again, give yourself extra time if you're heading on the roads. Because of the water on the road, you may experience hydroplaning. So take it easy this morning.
Right over to...
And it's a regular Monday morning commute over here on the west side with roads just wet in spite of overnight snow. Now, side roads, including the interstate, are all passable at this time on the west side here in Albuquerque. Bridges have been salted, including Coors Boulevard from St. Joseph north towards Paseo del Norte. Although with early temperatures dropping just below the freezing mark, that could cause potential for the wet roads to become icy and slick. As always, use some good judgment and precautions if this happens. Adam?
Here's a look at the plaza in Santa Fe this morning. It's a live look. You can see some snow that they're waking up to this morning. Capital City could see 2 to 5 inches of total snow by this evening.
And there are nearly 40 closures and delays listed on our website and on our KRQE News app. They'll also continue scrolling at the bottom of your screen. That does include APS East Mountain Schools. You are on a 2-hour delay. Rio Rancho Public Schools, you're also on a 2-hour delay. Make sure to check that list to see if your kids will be staying home a little bit.
Happening right now, nearly 200,000 people are waking up away from their homes in Northern California this morning, hours after being evacuated from an area near the nation's tallest dam. An emergency spillway opened for the first time in 50 years at the Lake Oroville Dam northeast of San Francisco. It's reportedly in danger of failing. Officials hope to plug the hole by using helicopters to drop rocks.
On to news happening today, President Trump meets with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau at the White House. Their afternoon, a bilateral meeting will be followed by a roundtable discussion on the advancement of female entrepreneurs and business leaders. NAFTA likely to come up given Trump's stance on the trade agreement. And
this morning, the U.S., Japan, and South Korea are set to hold an emergency UN meeting on North Korea's launch of a ballistic missile yesterday. North Korea is prohibited from carrying out ballistic missile launches under UN Security Council resolutions aimed in part at curbing the country's development of nuclear weapons.
And in the meantime, the president taking credit for recent immigration raids taking place nationwide. Federal agents have been rounding up alleged immigration fugitives and criminals. A targeted operation officials say was in the works before President Trump's executive order on immigration. The White House continues to weigh its options this morning in connection to the president's suspended travel ban. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index up to an 8. We're going to be looking at a few of these flakes still flying in and around the foothills as well as the central mountains, but chilly temperatures across the entire metro. Our high temperature is not even close to average, and then some on and off rain showers getting into the later part of today. We do have the possibility of seeing more of a mix as we get into tonight and tomorrow morning. Adam?
The power's back on this morning across most of the metro after widespread outages. As the wind dies down today, firefighters and P&M crews are hoping for a break from a busy 24 hours. Downed power lines kept crews pretty busy. Fire broke out yesterday at a home near San Pedro and Comanche, and the winds also caused several homes to lose electricity. At last check, there were a few dozen outages remaining across the metro.
And this morning, we're showing you new surveillance videos. Albuquerque police continue asking for your help finding 2 suspected car burglars who went on a shopping spree with the victims' credit cards. There they are. Police say it all happened at a northeast Albuquerque Smith's parking lot last month. Police said the duo of them spent around $400 of the victims' money at a Walmart. That's where the surveillance video is from. If you know who they are, you're asked to call police.
Organizers of the Friends and Lovers Balloon Rally are thanking people for turning out over the weekend. The event at Balloon Fiesta Park is one of the largest rallies in the country aside from the fiesta itself. They ran into some blustery weather, though, with the wind and didn't end up going up yesterday. But organizers say the event gives the community a chance to get to know balloonists, not only the pilots, but the behind-the-scenes crew as well. This weekend marked the 43rd annual rally.
And time now for a check on your Monday morning commute. Good news is a lot of the snow we saw overnight did not stick to the ground. So highways moving at posted speeds, surface streets not bad either. But just in case some of those roads are wet and a little slick in spots, give yourself a few extra minutes for this morning's commute.
Some sad news for you this morning. The music world this morning, the death of jazz pop musician El Giroux. The 7-time Grammy winner was nicknamed Acrobat of Scat for his singing style. He is best known for his hits Breaking Away and We're in This Love Together. He only retired from touring just last week after he announced on Twitter that he was hospitalized for exhaustion. He died at the age of 76.
Another singer, Adele, stole the show at the 59th Annual Grammy Awards, taking home the night's biggest award. While on stage, she honored Beyonce, who was competing against her for the top awards. Earlier, a pregnant Beyonce performed a medley of 2 songs from her album Lemonade. Beyonce took home 2 Grammys last night, Best Urban Contemporary Album and Best Video for her song Formation.
Wow, she looks great.
Yeah, her performance was really special too. It was a lot of theatrics involved.
Was it really?
Yeah, really cool. Okie dokie, time now for the 5 facts.
We'll start with number 5 this morning. Several young entrepreneurs have some help when it comes to starting their own business. It's called Teen Startup, and it kicked off Friday night. It's kind of like Shark Tank. Local kids got together from schools all across the city, pitched their ideas like international summer camp and a website for musicians. They then get judged by people in the community who've started their own business, who then become mentors to
How
them.
cool is that? Number 4 now, ART construction resumes along Central this morning. Delays expected at Rio Grande and Central as concrete is said to be poured in that area this week. Here's some good news, though. Construction will come to a halt every weekend and at night. The city's ART spokesperson says the budget will not cover extra crews to stagger shifts to cover weekends. Also, businesses requested construction to stop. As for the night, there is a city noise ordinance in place.
At number 3, President Trump reportedly dealing with more turmoil this morning. CBS News has learned National Security Advisor Michael Flynn's job could be in jeopardy after he reportedly misled senior administration officials about his discussions of sanctions with a Russian envoy before Trump took office. The president did not comment directly.
On to number 2 now this morning. Many of you in the metro and across the state waking up to wet, slushy roads, possibly even snow still on the ground. As you head further east on I-40, you could run into snow later on today. That's led to several school closures and delays. We're talking about around 40 so far. It does include APS East Mountain Schools and Rio Rancho Public Schools, both on a 2-hour delay.
Brings us to number 1. We are not done yet. We still have some spotty to even scattered showers expected this afternoon. Mostly rain here in the metro as those temperatures too warm for snow will climb back to the mid-40s. But tonight into tomorrow morning, still showers expected and our temperatures drop again. So the snow levels will fall overnight. Could see a little bit more snowfall even here in the metro area. Storm kicks out late tomorrow. We get back our sunshine and warmer temperatures by Wednesday.